What is going on, guys and girls? How are you doing today? It's Roleplay once again. I get a lot of questions on my Shape Atlas strategy this league 3.7, and instead of answering all the time during the stream, I decided I'm gonna do this video because originally I wanted to do a video such as this, but I just never had the time. But now I want to give you guys information what I personally shape for this league and what I actually do like every league in general. So first of all, I'm not a fan of shaping specific maps and removing specific maps, and specifically farming only shape maps. Like for example, in the incursion, I tried this. We all farmed underground seas like infinitely, and it was just not a very fun experience. And since the incursion, I just do like I always do. I just shape all maps from tier 1 to tier 10. Go all through all these quests, just shape everything that I want, as well as the Elder Orb. So just shape every map possible, and then I just farm or just sell maps that I don't need. So my general Shape Atlas strategy is shaping everything. So that's about it. Several patches ago, Grinding in Game just started completely revamping and reshuffling the Atlas over and over again. So now that the Atlas changes every time, every league, everything changes. All the tiers of the maps become different. So every time I will be releasing, like every league, I will be releasing my Shaped Atlas strategy, guys. And let's start with this league as a starter. So I actually prepared this spreadsheet for you, which for easier understanding, and we'll go over each of these maps and explain why I did this or that. So first of all, tier 1 is Haunted Mansion, and in general you will get 15 Shaper Orbs and 1 Elder Orb, so you'll be able to shape 15 maps and Elder 1 map. So in general you'll be shaping and changing 16 maps on your Atlas. Tier 1 Haunted Mansion, fantastic map, very popular. It always changes tiers. Previously it was a high tier, but this league is tier 1. So this is a fantastic map for tier 1 shaping. It will become tier 6 as well. Tier 2 Alleyways, another fantastic map. Absolutely like it. Very straightforward. Boss is easy. And another thing about the Alleyways which is great is that it's just very tight. Always fantastic density, quite straightforward. I just like it very much. Tier 3 Arid Lake, another open map, very easy boss, always packed, fantastic density, easy layout. So I can totally recommend Arid Lake for tier 3. That's about it. Tier 4 Strand returns, and still one of the best maps out there. However, there are different other possibilities which I personally like very much, which are Fields, Peninsula, and City Square. And I previously did a lot of Fields shaping, and Peninsula is just fantastic, very easy map. But Strand, I think, is kind of there because it just sells better, because Strand in general is a very popular map and just sells better no matter what. Tier 5 Burial Chambers, and no-brainer because everyone farms, everyone and their grandmother are farming Burial Chambers this league. Tornado shots, kinetic blasts and everything, it's crazy. So Burial Chambers for tier 5, it becomes tier 10, so basically very easy, guys, very easy. Tier 6 Waste Pool, another fantastic map, super straightforward, very easy. Boss is kind of shitty, but it's okay. So totally Waste Pool is a guaranteed win if you shape it for your tier 6. Tier 7 Race Course, one of the best maps, super straightforward, always good density. Like density is not godly, but it's kind of okay, and it's very easy, like only two areas, and then there's the boss area. So Race Course is just a no-brainer, fantastic map. Tier 8 Toxic Sewer and Dunes, this is where you get your 2 Shape Orbs for tier 8. Toxic Sewer, once again, fucking fantastic map. Narrow corridors, always packed, a lot of chaos damage. There are a lot of spiders and shit, so make sure you have some chaos res. The boss also does some chaos, nasty chaos poison damage, so make sure you guys don't die there if you are not CI or whatever you're weak on your chaos res. So Toxic Sewer is just one of the most favorable maps of all times. Another map which I personally like is Dunes. It's probably my all-time favorite maps. I farmed enormous amount of dunes back in the Beast League, for example, and when I shaped it into tier I think 11. So this time is tier 13. From tier 8 to tier 13, it becomes really good for experience. Super easy map, straightforward, one giant open area. The boss is easy peasy now, so can totally recommend dunes. Tier 9, this is when you get free shaper orbs now, and the best map is definitely still the Underground Sea. Is just absolutely mind-blowing and fantastic. Super dense map. I'm not a big super fan of the Underground Sea, honestly, but it's just so tight. It's just so much density. You can get like ambush, you can get Beyond Breach, and everything will be like tight packed with density there. That's why Underground Sea is still a win for the tier 9. Another map which is a GG is Shore. I really like Shore. It's one of my all-time favorite easy maps to farm. Once again, boss is super easy, open layout, no nasty monsters, always shaping Shore as much as I can. The new one on the list is Port. Port was a like very low tier map in the previous league, but this time it is tier 9, and Port is always drop some good cards there. Also is straightforward, like line, always has decent density, incredibly good, and the boss is kind of easy also for the most builds out there. So Port is definitely very good to have. Tier 10, this is where it becomes a little questionable, because for the tier 10 there are mostly like shitty maps left, but there are a few that I personally selected and I like them very much. First of all is Bog. Bog was always been on the highest tiers, and I like Bog very much. It's a super easy map, always decent density, just one big area like circle bubble area there, and the boss is the easiest of all tiers there. So tier 10 to tier 15 is Bog definitely. Another map is Bazaar. Once again, drops decent maps there, and boss is kind of okay. Also one of the best density for tier 10s in my opinion, so this is my personal choice. Another map is Volcano, and Volcano is probably the worst, but it's probably one of the most favorable maps of all times as well, because people shaped a lot of volcanoes in the past. It drops Kaom's hard cards. Boss is kind of reapy, but it's okay. So Volcano is just popular. You can just sell it if you even don't run it. I personally don't run it, but I do sell a lot of Volcanoes, so Volcano is definitely there for the choice. And for the Elder Orb, definitely a Beach, because Beach is one of the all-time most favored maps. Super packed, super straightforward, super easy. And boss is kind of, I noticed that some people don't do bosses for the Beach because it kind of frees you and die. Tier 16 Beach boss can be pretty nasty in some on some builds, but I like it. I like killing the boss. It's still pretty fucking easy. So Elder Beach is what most people are playing right now, and I'm with them as well. Also down here I predetermined some additional variants for shaping your maps from tier 1 to your Elder Orb. This is just an option. These are also fantastic maps, and I personally like shaping one of these if I get bored with the others. So these are all, guys, down below are fantastic choices. Desert, good open map, Glacier, everyone farm this shit right now with the tornado shots and everything. Leyline, Ancient Wood, fantastic open maps. Fields, Peninsula, City Square, all amazing. Massa and Tropical Island, just fantastic. I'm a huge Massa fan. For tier 6, Atoll, Mudgazer, and Primordial Pool. Once again, Primordial Pool is one of the best maps ever. Tier 7, Graveyard, Sparta Forest, Waterways, good choices. Tier 8, Estuary, Factory, and Iceberg. I'm not a big fan of Iceberg, but Factory and Estuary are fantastic. Tier 9, Castle Ruins and Lighthouse. Lighthouse is very popular map because it drops some decent cards, and it always sells. Lighthouse is very popular, so if you're in a shape Lighthouse, you will be always getting profit. For the tier 10, there's literally no choices, but Geode is one of these, and I think I like this map because it's just a big open map with a decent boss in there. For the Elder options, there are many options there, and it's basically like a personal choice, but there are different decent options there, like Waste Pool, Air Lake, Toxic Sewer Park, Arcade, Underground Sea, any map that is packed or drop some decent cars there. So this is my personal preference, guys. Like I said, I will link this spreadsheet under the description, so check it out. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you soon. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for watching the video. Your likes and dislikes, especially, as they push me forward even more. If you want to see more content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do daily uploads of role-playing content, being it builds, guides, let's play, stream highlights, and upcoming RPG games. Also, don't forget to follow my Twitch stream to catch me live in action. I do stream daily on working days. I'm a full-time YouTube content creator and a Twitch streamer too, so if you want to support me, you can do it either from Twitch or by PayPal directly from my website angryroleplayer.com. Join my Discord channel too for a place to discuss RPG things offline, as well as follow my Twitter to be notified on any new content. If you want to get extra information like sneak peeks into upcoming videos, plans, different behind-the-scenes footage, you can also join the Unholy Army on Patreon as well, guys. Thank you very much once again for watching, listening to all this. See you soon.